Yo. What's up? What's going on, everybody? Hey, this is your host, Demetrius, with the PPP Panthers Prime Podcast, man. Breaking news, man. Breaking news. Trade alert, man. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers, man, for making some big boy trades today, man. Or trade today. Of course, you guys have probably already heard because it's been out for about an hour now. The Carolina Panthers did trade their 7th round linebacker, Micheal Barrett, from the University of Michigan. I believe the University of Michigan, if I'm not mistaken, to the Seattle Seahawks for veteran cornerback Michael Jackson. I'm going to be honest with you, man. This is probably one of the best things that we could have done this season, man, which, in my opinion, should have been done last year. We should have gotten a decent cornerback last year. And guys, please forgive me. My baby son is here with me right now, so there may be some interruptions inside this live right here. So I wasn't expecting to go live till later on today, but we got breaking news. So, man, let me pull up his stats real quick. And shout out to you guys that's in the chat, man. Jeff R., what's up, yo? Provide IQ, what's up, man? He said, with Dane Jackson being injured, this is a smart move or smart trade. I agree with you. Nick Tri-State, what's up, man? It's good that a guy who started. That's right. He played every single game in the past 2 years, man. Every single game. And when I tell you, man, that this guy he's a dog. He's exactly what Dan Morgan envisioned when he was talking to us, with what's the lady name? Nick Carboni, about being feared when they pull up to Bank of America Stadium on Mint Street. This guy here is the epitome of like hard-nosed football. He really is, man. The real Sunchild, what's up, man? He said, we just got a dog. We did, man. Jeff R., what's up, man? He said, yo, let's get it. Yeah, we going to pull up a little bit of tape, man. I got tape from him when he was in 2022, when he was with the Seahawks. Now, he's from Birmingham, Alabama. Went to Miami for college and was drafted by the Dallas Cowboys in 2019, okay? Don't really know what happened with the Cowboys situation. Really don't care. But I was listening to some Seahawks podcasters, and they were kind of alluding to the fact that Michael Jackson, to him at least, was not happy being with the Seahawks. And they also alluded to the fact that they actually scouted Micheal Barrett as a potential trade option or a draft option for the Seattle Seahawks. So it seems like this is a mutual, situation, man. It doesn't seem like anything was forced. Of course, Dave Canellis, Dan Morgan have a lot of ties with the Seattle Seahawks. So, in his estimation, he said that this probably won't be the last trade that happens with the Seattle Seahawks, which, could be very, very plausible. We can see more trades coming down the pipeline. I think we're still, even with the addition of Michael Jackson, I think we're probably still a little thin at the cornerback position. But what I will say is this: we did get something. We did get a piece that's, that's a dog. He's an outside cornerback. He's not inside. He's going to be playing on the opposite side of J.C. Horn. Dane Jackson probably is going to fill in, maybe in maybe a nickel or whatever. I said inside cornerback. I meant to say nickel, not inside. Nickel cornerback. Dane Jackson may fall into that slot. If this dude is performing extremely well, doesn't get hurt, Dane Jackson probably lost his starting position job due to injury. But, that's just how it goes here, man. It's a business. And in business, there's no feelings. Shout out. What's up, SC Pace? What's up, man? I'm going to drop the link real quick, man. I just want to play a couple videos here. One in which is from, let's see here. Let's start with boom. I want to start with this one right here. Yeah, let's look at this little short one real quick from off of YouTube. And then we got another one that we're going to show. This will show you the physicality of this dude. Here it is right.
4. Quick throw. Sutton on this side gets a hit, but a nice gain as he's knocked out. 4. Quick throw. Sutton on this side gets a hit, but a nice gain as he's knocked out by Micheal Jackson.
Yeah, this is Micheal Jackson. I mean, we've already seen him come up in run support. He's a hitter. Pretty good singer too at one time. But
hey man, this dude right here, man. This dude right here is something else. All right, let's go to this tab right here. Let's share this one right here. And yeah, you guys, I'm gonna show you guys all the specs on Micheal Jackson real quick. Let's do this. I don't want to put no music. I don't want no music. We got our own music just to show you guys just how physical this dude is. He's a tackling machine. He does not mind knocking your top loose, knocking the block off of somebody. He does not care at all, man. That's something that we need. Very, very aggressive, very handsy as well. Tons and tons of, passes defended, man. Pass breakups, you can see right there. I mean, this dude is athletic. I mean, look at this, man. Quick. Him and J.C. Horn, oh my goodness, yo. This is going to be a problem. The NFC South we just put the NFC South on notice. Yeah, people say that there was a no-fly zone in Atlanta. Yeah, it may be a real no-fly zone. Josie Jewell, Trevin Wallace, J.C. Horn, Micheal Jackson, man. You got Caleb Von Kaysen that's going to be coming off the edge more than likely. Jadeveon Clowney. All these guys. Micah, you okay? Uh-oh. Okay. What just happened, son? You spilled your cup? I'm sorry. Come here. I'm sorry about that. Come here. You about to cry? Was it your water? Was it your juice? No, I'll clean it up, son, okay? All right, I'll clean it up. Just go back in the room. I told you guys. I got my son, so I just dropped the link in the chat though, man. Let me pull up his stats real quick. Yeah, this is gonna be a hard live to do. I don't got my two oldest to hold him down, so that's a dad's life, right? All right, so here's his stats over the past couple of years, man. I thought he was drafted by the he probably was. I thought he was drafted by the Cowboys. All right, well, he probably just didn't play. Like he went to the New England Patriots for a year, then been at Seattle for the past 3 seasons here. So 112, man, this dude is crazy, man. 93 solo tackles. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. This guy here is, oh my goodness, man. We got us a bona fide cornerback, guys. And the one thing I like about this right here, look at this. This dude has been healthy. This is a healthy acquisition. Such a breath of fresh air, man, from what we've been seeing over the past couple of seasons, man. This is got him cheap at depth. Now, I did see that. Let me see here. Let me pull this up real quick because I did screenshot it. Let me pull this up real quick. We can talk about the money. All right, Panthers acquired Micheal Jackson. It's a 1 year, 1.05 non-guaranteed. Seattle Seahawks acquired Micheal Barrett 4 year, $4 million non-guaranteed. Carolina paid Jackson a $167,500 signing bonus this spring, while Seattle paid out $94,300 to Barrett for his 4-month stint. So we didn't pay a lot of money at all. We didn't pay. We paid little to nothing to acquire this guy, man. And I think this is going to bode well, man. With what's up, Dougie? Stephen Bailey, what you say real quick? Got him for cheap at depth to position because there was injuries. Yes, sir. Man, it seems like the Panthers Nation is very excited about this trade. Yeah, man, because we got something that's actually going to actually produce on the field, and I think that's where the excitement is going to come in at, man. This trade made too much sense for both sides. Exactly, it did. Of course, they said that Barrett is an undersized linebacker, small hands, but from the preseason that he did played, and I guess preseason was most likely his like draft video or whatever, or his specs video to see how well he was going to do. He did well. He did well, and I think that was what puts this trade over the top. We traded a 7th round pick that probably wasn't going to make the team for a solid rotational quarterback, maybe even a second corner. Nah, it's definitely second corner, bro. It's definitely second corner. Hands down, it's second corner, man. Yeah. What's up, Jay Bomber? What's up, man? Knock, what's up? Let's get to that. Facts, man. Great rotational. I don't think it's rotational, guys. I think this is going to be, I think he's going to be our starter. I think he's going to definitely be our starter, y'all. What's up, Trill? What's up, man? He said, yeah, the Seahawks wanted Barrett to hold. Yeah, then. Yeah, man, they did. Said that they was on the draft board, man. Said it was on the draft board. Interested to see what the Seahawks are going to say about him, to see what they're going to say about Micheal Barrett, but it'll only be like parting words for us. I'm excited to see what Canellis is going to say about Michael Jackson. What's up, Candy Girl? How you doing? Said my boy going to be moonwalking on those picks. Hey, man, it's definitely a breath of fresh air. I'm not going to lie, man. Hey, Kobe, what's up, man? Provisional Panthers. Hey, you see that, right? Man, gotta make sure I keep the babies in sight, man. And my son Micah, man, he be moving all over the place, man. Sound like my house, man. Yeah, I gotta get him some more juice, man. He gotta get some more juice. The real Sunchild, what's up, man? He said Barrett is undersized anyway. Yeah, that's kind of what they were saying. He's an undersized linebacker, but someone that's really, really good in the in our run defense. So, they're going to, they're gonna see what they could do over there in Seattle with him, man. You okay, Micah? What you doing? Huh? You eating chicken? You watching TV? Okay. All right, man. Why did Levine Joseph sign with Dallas instead of Carolina? I don't know. Linville Joseph, my bad. I don't know. He said we need cornerback help. Yeah, we do. Especially right now, man, where we got, let's see, what's this notification for? Especially with us playing, JJ Jansen said you're welcome. Did JJ Jansen have something to do with this trade? That's interesting. Oh, that JJ Jansen thing was something about playing Drake for goal line practices or whatever. JJ Jansen need to be quiet. He need to kick them field. He need to kick them punts better. I'll tell you that much. Yeah, man, we need cornerback help, especially in the NFC South, man, where you got, these dynamic players, man. Chris Olave, because we're sitting here questioning ourselves who's going to cover, the opposite side of J.C. Horn. And this guy can do it. This guy can do it hands down, man. Let me see if I can find another video, man, on YouTube of this guy, man. Now this is the 2022 season. I'm gonna play this tab. This is the 2022 season. So, the year prior, he played all 17 games though, which is man, that's just amazing. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I mean, he played all 17 games. So let's share this tab right here. I ain't gonna put no music to it because I ain't want to get flagged. This is from the official Seattle Seahawks website, YouTube page. Look at him talking trash. I want to see what he said, though. Hold on. Let me see what he said real quick.
You too little. You too little. Like till you tried that.
He said you too.
You too little. You too little. Like till you tried to knock me out. I said, bro, you too little for this.
All right, you see. All right, here we go. Deep pass here. Look like they're playing against the Bucks. That was a pass deflected, man. Pass breakup, man. Okay, against old Brock Purdy. That's how Cam Newton said it. Brock Purdy. Look at that, man. Just look at that, man. Just see extension. 6'1". I They said 210. This dude is a trip, man. Look at that. Was that against Tom Brady? Hold on, was that against Tom Brady? Yeah, that was. I was against Tom Brady, man. That was 22-2 season, yeah. All right, boom, against the Eagles. Let the Eagles pick. Look at this dude, man. Man, that's beautiful to see. Him and Nick's Troy Hill, man, coming in there with the tackles. Look at that, man. I mean, just handsy. We need that here in Carolina, man. We need that type of play here in Carolina. Oh, snap. Man, we get us a block punt for a return touchdown, man. What? Carolina back to the old days, man. Look at that, man. This dude is laying out there, bro. This is what you want to see for real, yo. On the screen pass. Got past the blocker and got to the screen, man. All right. Boom. Good. Not too handsy, but just handsy enough, man. Russell Wilson passed breakup. All right. Against, what was that? That's a red rifle? Was that Andy Dalton? I don't know. I don't think that was Andy Dalton. Oh, Pat Mahomes. I love it. I love it, man. All right, Daniel Jones. Let's see here. And he's a tackling machine too, man. 93 tackles, bro. Solo tackles. Yeah, he from Birmingham too. He like from Birmingham. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, guys, we got us a bona fide cornerback, man. I'm excited about it. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is just this right here. This move here shows me that the Carolina Panthers understand what their needs are, where their issues are at, and man, they are going after it. I want to see. Hey, what's up, Candy Girl? Let me put this in the tab. Let me pin the link to the top real quick. Let me see here. Let me go. Let me pin this to the top real quick. All right. Pin this link here. Y'all want to come on stage? Y'all more than welcome to come on stage. Boom. It's pinned to the top. All right, cool, man. Yeah, I'm excited. You know, I'm going to let that loop right there. I'm going to let that loop because, man, that dude right there is amazing, bro. So now the question is, where is the next level of trade going to happen at? I think it's going to happen more than likely or even acquisitions is probably going to happen somewhere along that either offensive line or the wide receivers. I'm going to be honest with you. Those are the two places that I think we need help at. Also, cornerback. I think we need probably one more cornerback that's going to be that's going to solidify this whole situation for me. But I think the next level of trades, acquisitions, is going to either come from a trade acquiring another wide receiver or something on the offensive line. Okay. I just got a gut feeling about that. Just do. See if some of y'all comments real quick. And if you guys want to come on stage, you're more than welcome. What's up, Big Tight? What's going on, man? Micah, you okay? All right. All right, Big Tight. Nick Trice said Wallace fast progression made his move happen. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. What's up? Him Brown, man. Dane Jackson and Casual anyway. Yeah. I mean, I like him though. What's up? What's going on, Young Mello? I like him. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like what Dane Jackson can bring to this team. But I think he's more so of a nickel. I think that's where he's gonna be playing at. It was a stretch to put him out there, outside, defending against people like, just anybody. I ain't gonna lie to you. He don't have that much highlights playing outside, and to me, I haven't seen much. Yeah. Come here. Come here. You okay? Where you at?
Yeah.
What you doing?
What are you doing?
I'm doing a live show.
Oh. Well, I got guys touch the football.
Yeah, you see, he's touching the football.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. You good?
Yeah. Daddy, what's this?
This is a microphone.
Oh.
Yeah. You want to say hi to the people? They can see you.
Yeah.
Say hi.
Hi.
All right, you gonna go back and watch TV?
Nope.
You gonna stay here with me?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, you can stay here with Daddy.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, man, I'm excited about. Let me see here. Let me loop this one more time, just because I like. I ain't gonna lie, man. I like this. I like everything I see in this, man. So you see me and you right here. See us right here.
Yeah.
You see us? Hold on. Let me make it big for you. Let me make it big for you.
Okay.
You see us?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's us. All right.
Who's touched the football?
His name is Micheal Jackson. We just got him from the Seattle Seahawks.
Oh.
Can you say Micheal Jackson?
Michael Jackson?
Yeah, that's what we just got from the Seahawks.
Oh.
Yep. Do you like how he plays?
Yeah.
See, that's Tom Brady. Watch what he do. You see that? Yeah. You saw he knocked the ball out, right?
Yeah.
You like that type of play?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the other
Why
players.
he touched the football?
Because Micheal Jackson knocked it out. You saw that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, why is him?
Because he's him.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. I want you to go back in the room, okay?
Okay.
All right. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. I love you, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Go watch TV. All right. I had to make sure the baby is good, man. All right. Great pickup. What's up, Risby? What's going on, man? What's going on, man? Yeah. Hey, next week, waiver wire is going to be crazy. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I'm so glad we got the first pick at it. Kevin Hubbard, newly acquired cornerback. That's right, man. We got us a cornerback, man. Yeah, man. We got us a cornerback, man. Shout out to B Wise, man, for becoming a member here at Panthers Prime Podcast. Guys, it's only $3.99 a month, man. If you're enjoying the content, man, and you want to join in, becoming a member here, it's only $3.99 a month, man. And we man, this season's about to be crazy, man. So shout out to you for that right there. Thank you for that, man. Yeah, let me get back to the comments real quick. Oh, C3, what's up, man? How you doing, man? What's up, man? Don't end the live. I'm not gonna end the live. PB, it's been a long time. Big Smurf, what's up, man? Since I got on, I'm back for some good content. Hey, man, welcome back, man. Welcome back. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. You said Precious. Oh, man, listen, that's my baby boy, man. Yeah, what's up, Lil Prime? Yeah, man. That's my baby boy. I don't get much work done when he's home. But you guys will say hi to Micah. I love it, man. I love it. Yeah, man. The real Sunchild said, "What's up, nephew?" Go. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's my baby boy, man. He said, "How we feeling about this trade?" I feel real good about it. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think this is exactly what the Panthers needed. Also, we saw Xavier Woods come back today with a helmet. Say he was running a couple one-on-ones, so he may be getting healthy. Also, Yosh Neiman is back. He's back, which is good. That's our swing tackle, guys. And I know you guys haven't seen him all this year. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I got any Yosh Neiman tape already on PPP, but that's who we need him too. That was the guy that's our swing tackle, playing both left or right tackle, depending upon how the rotation is going to happen. But he's coming back now, so it seems like the Panthers are getting stronger and stronger depth-wise as we go. It kind of puts the whole preseason not playing your ones kind of to rest a little bit, man, when you start to see players coming back and being healthy and, establishing themselves as, available players, man. And it feels good. It feels good. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Real quick, let me see how many likes we got, man. We got 67 people watching. And we got 67 people watching right now. Hopefully, we'll have 67 likes. You know what I mean? We got 30. We halfway there. If you guys have not hit the like button, make sure you do that for me, please. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. I don't know why, man. These allergies over the past day have been tearing me up. So, yeah, man. Let's see. Hen said trade TMJ. I don't think you do that right now. I don't know. I don't know if you do that. I think we're going to use the waiver wire to address the O-line. We could possibly do that. Don't know who's out there. Don't know who's going to drop who. But I do believe that wide receiver and offensive line is somewhere that we're going to attack in the waiver wire. That's just my thought. I said we need a center. I do like to do what's his dude? Rain, whatever his name is. Pretty decent. I'm also intrigued to see how well Austin Corbett does as well. So, it's a lot of possibilities right now. I think we're going to use the waiver wire to address the O-line. Yeah, man. After cuts, I'll trade TMJ. I don't know if you trade TMJ right now, my brother. I don't know if you do that. Let me see here. So will he be the starter? Yeah, I think so. I don't think you go with anybody else besides this dude. He's shown that he's healthy. He played 2 years straight. I didn't see no injuries. Very, very, very aggressive cornerback. Something that we need here. And if you love good hard hitting football, you'll love this. What's up, Red? PvP love to see real men compassionately care for. Hey, man, listen, man, I love these kids, man. Man, I pray for these babies every day, man. I love these babies, man. So, yeah, man, it's a good sign. Brothers out there, make sure you tell your kids that you love them every day, multiple times a day. Just walk up to them and say, hey, man, I love you, man. That's right. Just walk up to them and say, I love you, man. I'm telling you, it goes a long way. And they'll never leave home thinking my daddy don't love me or have any questions about that. Always tell them that. Man. Yeah, man. Choppy71, appreciate you, man. Say just subscribe, PPP. Appreciate you for that, man. Let's go ahead and get a clap going on for Choppy71 for becoming a subscriber here. Panthers Prime Podcast. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, man. Guys, also, man, if you're enjoying the content, you want to support this independent media source here, which is the Carolina Panthers, Panthers Prime Podcast, who covers the Carolina Panthers, consider donating. Super Chat, Super Stickers are the way to go. Cash App and Venmo's down at the bottom. What's up, C. Dougie? How you doing, man?
Let's get into it, man.
Talk to me.
First, shout out to you, man. I was in another meeting, but definitely love when you pull the kids up, man. Like I said, I don't call them a wellness check. I ain't gonna call them a wellness check. I done been on your lives when the kids, you're a dad. You're a dad, and I know them kids love you. Yeah. And I know when they get out of line, you be like, all right, that's enough now.
Yeah, most definitely.
So, yeah, man, like I said, I love it. One thing that I love, the physicality. I'm not even gonna talk about the traits as a corner. Mm-hmm. He's very physical at corner already. Yeah. When you look at the highlights that you've been able to show and see, it's more of better than Dan Jackson. And I honestly think Dan Jackson might be cut.
I think so too, bro.
Only reason why I say that is I think his money that he cost us was it 1 point? It was close to $2 million, but his contract was incentive based. Yeah. He's already missing 6 games. Well, he's probably gonna miss about 2 to 3 games.
I'm about to say at max 4.
Yeah, I'll give you that too.
Yeah,
I'd give you that. But what I love about it is the physicality. When you look at the receivers that he went against, one, if I'm not mistaken, the stat that I saw, he did not give up a touchdown last year. Did you see that stat?
I did not. He didn't give up not one touchdown last year.
That I read, and I've been on Twitter. Yeah, I've been on Twitter. But one thing that it looks like, they said it was a problem for him was coverage. But in Evero's scheme, what can you do? You have a safety over top. We play a zone scheme. He's never going to be in a man-to-man position unless it has to be presented that way.
Right.
So the physique of a 6'1", I love that as well. Gotta be. I definitely love it. I think I also read that he's like 15 to 20 more pounds heavier than Dan Jackson.
Yeah.
So when you look at the type of corners that we have, J.C. Horn is what? I think is he 6'2" or something like that?
I think J.C. Horn is 6'2". Let me double check. I think he is.
So, man, only thing I hate is he don't have any hair, man. That's the only thing I don't.
Hey, but you know what? When you don't have any hair, it makes you more aerodynamic. I know you got your helmet on, but
that's just a joke. That's a joke. That's one thing I just know. I'm like, darn, he got to be bald headed, man.
Yeah, man. But I'm not gonna lie. I agree with everything you said.
Right there, that clip right there.
Yeah,
that clip right there was something serious.
Here, let's go back and listen to it, man.
You too little. Like till you tried to knock me out. I said, bro, you too little for this.
He said, "You too little, man." I absolutely love that type of jargon back and forth on the field, man.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, I mean, you want a confident player, and one thing that Dan Morgan said, he wanted dogs. That's a dog.
That's a dog.
That's a dog you put in a pen, and I ain't gonna say what dogs, where people do down south with dogs, but he gonna fight. he gonna fight. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fight, bro.
He gonna fight.
It's gonna be crazy, man. Shout out to Adrian Tisdale. He said, "I think we need a defensive end." Well, no, you go ahead, Doug, because I'm gonna say this. Expertise. Go ahead.
I would say this. People have to understand. We did something that nobody thought we weren't going to do till Tuesday. Dan Morgan got up, already making calls, and you can't forget Brendan Tillis making calls already before Tuesday. Again, when you have the number one waiver pick, we don't have to wait on people getting cut. You can go ahead and make, that back end, because this is a back end decision. Barrett, as much as we want him to make it, Barnett, we wanted him to make the team. He wasn't going to make it.
Yeah.
So when you look at it, you go ahead and trade away where another team that may needed a corner was going to trade for him. Mm-hmm. So the thing for me is I love the aggressiveness. Yeah. One thing Scott Fitterer said that, I'm gonna be on every trade. BS. Straight.
It
BS.
was
straight BS. One thing that you can say Dan Morgan has shown, even though people were skeptical of him being a GM, look at what he's been able to do out the gate in 1 year, not even with a lot of cap space.
Yeah.
So you bring in a corner that definitely produced, definitely an aggressive corner. That's another highlight right there, going against Chris Olave.
Yeah.
Another corner that he's going to have to see.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Doug, real quick, let's give a round of applause for Dan Morgan and Brent Tillis real quick.
Go ahead.
It's absolutely beautiful what they're able to do with little to no cap space, bro.
That's a fact.
And get these guys inside the building, make trades like this, man. Shout out to Micheal Barrett. I talked to his dad one time on Twitter, thinking it was actually him. I was like, hold on, that's a senior. That ain't the boy, that's the daddy. But big ups to him. I hope he's finding success in Seattle. You still got Pete Carroll there. You still have, I guess you can say, residue of the Legion of Boom. But I think that's pretty well gone. But it sounds like Seattle is pretty happy about this trade. I'm not gonna lie to you, because
do you actually know? Do you know the particulars behind it?
I do not.
So his now head coach
Uh-huh.
was a defensive coordinator when he was at the University of Michigan.
That's right. I did hear that. You're right.
So every time that there comes with certain trades, you have to look at the background and the dynamics behind it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the reason why. I don't know if they needed linebacker help or what, but again, he's not a bad linebacker. He's really a good linebacker. He's just undersized. One thing that Carolina needed was we needed more corner depth. When Dan Jackson went down, you now have a corner that's had experience. You don't have to worry about putting a Buddha, Lamar Jackson. You don't have to worry about putting any of these non-experienced corners that have not played in the league or have experience in the league out there week one. You have two corners that have had experience. Now this is the time where he has to be coached up.
Right.
You have literally a week and you have 2 weeks, 2 weeks and 2 days.
Yeah.
2 weeks and 2 days because they're going to fly out on Saturday. So he literally has 16 days.
Yeah, to get the full playbook down, which, I think can happen. Evero is to me, he seems like he's a pretty good teacher. And
Answer this: did they play zone or they play man? That will help a lot. If he never played zone, we need to know what type of defenses he's been in, because if he's played a zone defense, only thing it is what the play calling and the name of the plays. Everything zone is zone, because again, you can have. I think I heard somebody say something about like formations. You can everybody has a shotgun formation. It just depends on what you do out of a shotgun formation.
Let me see. Seattle Seahawks.
You know what? I love our subscribers. Hey, 336. You know what, man? You got me smiling with that one. Man.
Yeah, I saw he said that the starters are playing. Of course, I didn't get that information because I was here with the babies. But the starters are playing this week now.
So what's happening is what you and everybody that's been at training camp said. If everybody's healthy, more than likely Dave Canales is going to put them out there.
Yeah.
And he said he hopes to put out the starters out there, meaning that today was the last day of practice. They pack up tomorrow, and then they're off to Buffalo on Saturday.
They should be off to Buffalo tonight.
No, they're leaving tomorrow. They're leaving tomorrow because the game's on Saturday.
Yeah. Nick Gaskin. What's up, Nick?
What's going on, Nick?
What's up?
Nothing much, man. Good to see you, man.
Browns today too, man.
Man, everybody crying. Look, everybody over here crying, man, talking about why is he playing these players now? I'm like, dude, he's been saying this for the last 2 weeks. Do y'all not listen to these press conferences?
Can I shout out y'all channel and PPP? I'm not gonna say their name, but I know Nick is a part of. Isn't it a 704 Bound Show?
Right? Nah. Go ahead and call out the name.
Nick is part of 704 Bound Show, and I was able to join them a little bit. Charlotte Bound Show, and I was saying, Twan was saying, "Doug, do you feel like the starter should play?" I said, "Absolutely not, absolutely not." Again, why would you risk Bryce injury out there and you don't have your starting offensive lineman? You have everybody there. Again, the problem that I have is you can't control what another team does. I understand everybody wants them to succeed, come out, probably score on every drive that they're out on the field. Is that reasonable? No, because again, they haven't had live reps. But if they're going against 2s and 3s, we should definitely see something. We definitely should see something. I mean, you shouldn't be having 3 and outs the whole entire time.
Right.
So that is a difference of where you can have a drive, but if you have a 3 and out drive, then yes, absolutely, you blame or you're upset with why they went out there. But there's logic to it where if you have a long drive and you get a field goal, okay, cool. But you don't want it to just be a quick 3 and out and then Bryce and the starters sit out. Same way on the defense. Yes, if the defense gets a 3 and out, that's absolutely great, but you don't want your starting offense going against 2s and 3s having a 3 and out that quick.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, let me read off the super chat. Shout out to Carolina Panthers Pulse, man. PPP options on starters, opinion on starters playing this week, please. Shout out to you for that. Eternal 252, 2 lockdown man corners. And it did look like the Seahawks. They said play a combination of 2 gap, defensive lineman, 8 in the box. It means the formation It's powerful against the run. A cover 3 as employed by the Seahawks 4-3. Users also emphasize the size of the defensive back further defending against the run. The 4-3 under front can be reduced. That's what it says on Google.
Cover 3 is zone. That's a zone.
That's a zone coverage.
Yeah, that's zone coverage.
All day. So this is going to be just a plug and play, learning everything he needs to learn from Evero. Nick, how you feel about the trade, man?
So a lot of people are going to cry about it because of Micheal Barrett, but at the end of the day, it made absolutely no sense to keep him when Trayvon Wallace was looking like a monster.
Yeah,
it made absolutely no sense. So at the end of the day, you had a piece that you could give up. So, and you can get a piece. What everybody been crying about? We need a cornerback. We need a cornerback. We need a cornerback. Here we go.
There we go. Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, I'm just looking at this now. I'm looking at this. This dude is a tone setter. I like it. And I actually think that Horn's gonna stay healthy this year. I think Horn got something to prove.
Right.
I got a feeling like that too. And me and CW, we talked about this. I know that's his guy. But
hey, what I
got a feeling, bro.
I'm the number one. I'm the number one attorney for Joe. I'm about to say Joe Horn for JC Horn. Look, hey, I'll go to bat for JC Horn again. When he's healthy, he shows you what he can shut down a whole side of the field.
Yeah, I thought you were about to say Joe Biden. I was like, hold on, my brother.
We ain't gonna do politics now. I've been watching the DNC all week, but nah, like I said, nah.
Yeah, nah. I agree with you, man. Just looking at how I'm not gonna lie, man, because me and you was at practice. Nick, was you at practice, or I know you said yes?
No.
Okay, but
I'm not from Maryland, man. I'm from North Carolina. I just.
Well, I know you said yesterday you was in Maryland, right? You was in Maryland, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, I live in Maryland now.
Okay, where?
Hey, Nick, you said you at a duty station?
This was my last duty station for the Army.
Oh, you're not in currently, are you?
I retired.
Okay. Now I'm still in. That's why I heard duty station. I'm in.
Yeah,
right
I retired.
Okay.
Yeah, I retired in November.
You did Army?
Yeah.
Yep. You did 20?
Yep.
I need to talk to you behind the scenes. I got 5 more, man.
We can talk.
Bro, I got 5 more, man, and I'm so ready to be over with. But we'll talk, man.
We'll talk. But yeah, I'm like what y'all saying, man. This is a good pickup. I actually realistically, man, I think Shaq is about to be on the bench.
Now, PPP. I'm surprised he ain't hit the applause or the bomb on that because.
Well, I'm trying to be more player friendly here on the channel. I'm trying to be more player friendly. I want Shaq Thompson to be aggressive this year and really make plays, man, because the stuff that I've seen over the past couple of years, man, has not been advantageous for me at the linebacker position, especially from Shaq Thompson. So,
well, you want to know something though, PPP? He's not a true linebacker, and I know Nick was saying about Shaq, but he's not a true linebacker. Again, if you go back to his college days, he was a hybrid nickel.
Yeah,
he literally played safety. He played closer to the line, and then he played outside linebacker, if you want to call it that, at the University of Washington. He was never a true linebacker. We converted him to an outside linebacker when we had TD and we had Luke Kuechly. He was never a true linebacker. Yeah. So now when you insert a Trevin Wallace, that's actually a true linebacker. Along with a Josie Jewell, now you see what you have.
Yeah. You see what you were missing. You see kind of what we're saying. What we're saying. Like, he's, to me, and listen, I respect the man. I ain't trying to disrespect him, but I just want that linebacker play to be on point, which I think, Micah, please let that go. Thank you, son. I think that we actually do have that now. Shout out to Carolina Panthers. Paul Scott made a lot of trades, just not good trades. He did, man. That's really the brunt of his whole situation. It really is, man.
I don't talk again. I would never talk about Scott Fitter. I just say next topic. Like,
listen, I'm gonna say this right now, man. This is the way that they setting this stuff up for Evero. They are setting this thing up for our defense to be the front runner of our team right now, while we're trying to assist Bryce and grow him. That's what they setting it up for, man. Everybody gonna go look at it and be like, oh, all of this and all of that, man. We had a linebacker to give. We weren't going to be able to keep Micheal Barrett.
We weren't.
Even if we were gonna try to keep him, we were going to cut him and then put him on the practice squad. And I don't think he would have cleared waivers.
Well, let's see that the thing for that is he wouldn't be one of the 4 protected, Nick. I agree with you that because you get those 4 protected slots. I'm hoping Jalen Coker clears because I think he will be one of those protected. But again, he was not on the top of the list where
he was not going to. I don't think he was going to clear waivers anyways, because he has played very decently. And if he wasn't going to clear waivers, what's the best choice? Trade him, man. Get something that you really need.
And you want to know something though? I honestly think if we did not trade him to Seattle, he was going to go to LA and go play with Jim Harbaugh. I really got a feeling because Jim Harbaugh and them possibly wanted him because when Jim Harbaugh came out after the draft, I think somebody asked him did he want to draft as many Michigan players as he could. He said when the time was right, I did want to.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. I didn't really care whether they played the players this week anyways, but Dave decided to. I think he was realistically. I think he was just waiting. If I can get my whole team, my whole starting 11 out here, okay. But if I can't get them all out there, then there's no point. There's no really like value in it.
Facts.
Carolina Panthers Pulse. What's up, man?
Call that man 336. All right.
Hey man, what's going on, y'all?
What's up?
You still got that Jimmy Butler in the background, don't you?
Don't you worry about it.
No, we ain't gonna talk about that today.
Don't you worry.
Hey, PPP, I'm gonna be real with you. This is a good trade, man. This is a good trade for Dan Morgan.
Yeah, it is, man.
Especially for team need, That's a good trade.
Man. Yeah, man. I mean, it really is. When I first saw the trade, I was on Unks Live and I was like, hold up. I said, this, let me see what this is about right here, man. And then after looking at his specs, I was like, man, this dude is healthy. He's aggressive. He's always around the ball. He's always around the play. He ain't just in the background like CJ Henderson,
I like his mentality, bro.
Hey, no.
I like his mentality.
What'd you say, Dougie? No, Dante Jackson was that dude last year now, and the year before last. He was that dude.
Look, Nick did the same face. I'm gonna be quiet. I digress.
Y'all don't remember him in that Houston game? Y'all remember him?
You know what game I remember him in? The Monday night game when we stopped him and we had him for 3rd and 15, and he gave up that long pass to Chris Olave. So, like I said, you better go play for play. We'll go play for play.
Hey,
okay. Well, how about this play? In Atlanta when we had the 60-yard bomb from PJ Walker when he got injured? The Falcons went to that side and scored a touchdown. If he didn't get injured, we would have walked out of Atlanta with a win.
Listen, wait a minute. Wait. So let's think about this, man. I am a Dante Jackson fan.
Yeah.
I did like his tenacity. I liked his grit. I liked the way that he would try to put himself out there to hit somebody. Unfortunately for Dante Jackson, one, the injuries were an issue.
Facts.
Two,
major issue.
Two, Dante was advertised as he's so fast. But how many times did we see him get cooked over the top?
Thank you.
Hey, Nick.
Listen, I am not even mad if he is old boy from Tampa Bay would cook him over the top on a regular basis.
You talking about Mike?
Yes. And the bad part about that is
up with him, though.
I wouldn't even be mad if he was there and he just got Debo'd because Mike's so big.
Mm-hmm.
But he would just get cooked over the top.
Yeah.
And Mike Evans slow too.
Well, y'all want to know something though?
What's up?
PPP and I alluded to it. And if he played this position, I'll put a lot of more respect on his name. He should have been playing safety in the league, not corner.
Yeah, that's true. He's a better safety because he can't.
He's a way better safety.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If you look at his traits, he's a way better safety than he is corner because of his height.
Yeah. Yeah,
Prime was killing
him
him on Madden with it.
Oh man, listen, bro, listen.
Prime.
I was killing them, boy, and guess where I had Dante Jackson at safety. That's
I'm
very,
being
very
serious, Nick.
true.
If you ever play Madden, and you put him at safety.
Yeah,
he was a dog.
Hey man, listen, but I ran that 3-4 odd, and it was a cover 2 show. It was cover 4 show 2. So I would send the second safety out of the cover 4 up the middle of the field, and I just use a Dante Jackson anywhere I had to go because I knew I had coverage back there. Man, listen, I was killing them dudes, man. Yeah, I can't wait till I get the game.
The dude is ridiculously fast. So I mean, he just wasn't. I don't think he was able to use his speed the way that it was supposed to be used.
Too fast. He relied on it too much, man. Yeah. He did rely on it. I remember that one time he was 1-on-1. Was it against Atlanta, or was it? I think it was Atlanta. He was 1-on-1, and he got cooked, got turned around, and fell down on the ground. It was just him and the receiver. So yeah, I got
them first couple of years though. But his athleticism was his own enemy because you remember that one ball when he first was it the first year when Wichita was still here. The ball, it was against Tampa Bay, and I think it was in England, and that ball was I think it was the old crab legs. I think crab legs threw the ball up too high, and he went and got it. Next thing you know, that mud was on the sideline. Ooh, my hammy.
Yeah, probably.
Who was crab legs?
Really? You don't know who crab legs is?
Yeah, who you calling crab legs?
Ain't that Jameis?
Jameis Winston.
Oh man,
why you call him crab legs, man?
What he walk like?
I thought you talking about the workout he be doing.
No. You ever see his leg? You ever see his legs when he walking?
I was at the game that time when Carolina beat him, and he was trying to fight the whole team. I was there for that game.
Man, he was not. He ran out on the field and he ran to the sideline and walked back. He was not trying to fight. Jameis is a clown. This a W. Let's eat it. Come on.
Hey, listen, but up in Cleveland may have a quarterback, liquidation sale going on pretty soon, man. So I'm
not really impressed. I don't know what these people talking about. I'm not impressed with Jake.
You not impressed with Jameis?
I said Jake. You said
if we can get Huntley, that would be good.
Yeah, we get Huntley. I like Huntley.
I'm not impressed with him. I mean, maybe it's me. Maybe
you don't like Jake Lewin?
Huh? No, I mean, is it Jake or Jack? Whichever one it is.
Jack Plummer.
I ain't impressed with him at all.
Oh yeah, I ain't impressed with him at all either, man. Yeah, I ain't impressed with him at all. And I'm if the reports are true that the Panthers are playing the ones this week, that's good because I'm tired of seeing
Plummer. Hey, Andy Dalton's not playing though. They say
that's the issue, man.
So
that's an issue.
So is Bryce Young playing?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to be Bryce, and it's gonna be Jack Plummer for the rest.
Okay, well, at least we'll be able, man. This is gonna be must-see TV. I tell you that much. This is gonna be must-see TV. We're gonna have a lot of content to draw from. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of content to draw
Y'all
from.
Gonna leave Jack alone.
Why do you like him so much?
Jack is in our back pocket, man. He all right.
He in our back pocket.
Yeah.
He got a lot of growing to do, man.
He do.
Yeah,
man.
He was undrafted.
He got a lot of growing to do. He's raw, and that might be. And maybe I might be giving him a whole little bit too hard of a. But I mean,
yeah. Hey guys, we got 53 likes, man. We got 84 people watching, man. If you guys are enjoying the channel, man, enjoying the content, man, hit the like button for me real quick. We're gonna be here for probably another 20 more minutes, man. Then I can get my beat.
I didn't like
down. So go ahead, fellas.
Yesterday, man, with Unc, man, I'm just like, why are you crowning this man the highlight of the preseason when it is literally Wallace
to get the uproar of the fan base.
I mean, we ain't got to do that. We already in the uproar.
We know how Unc get down. He know he don't believe that himself. That Jack Plummer.
Well, if you think about it, though, I mean, Wallace has made plays. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of people have been tuning in to see what this guy's going to do, whether it's good or bad.
336, you really want to know what I think it is? And I'm surprised nobody has said this. It's not even Bryce. What was TMJ and Jonathan Mingo going to do? They received a lot of criticism. A lot of people were upset with, Jonathan Mingo not getting an opportunity. He finally getting an opportunity. You're hearing the tabloids in training camp Yeah, you can say Jack Plummer is, but nobody has really talked about it translating over the games for Jonathan Mingo and TMJ. That's more of a highlight that I was looking forward to.
They better go off this year if they want to.
Thank you, Nick. That's what you want to see. Yeah, I understand that we're talking about an undrafted quarterback because of how people personally feel about Bryce Young. But if you really look at an NFL topic that can help this team, you need to look at these options outside of Deontay Johnson and Adam Thielen. What can TMJ and Jonathan Mingo bring to this offense?
Yeah. Well, you know what? This is the thing about it is if these dudes can take the opportunity that Adam Thielen and Deontay Johnson will create for you by just being out on the field, if they can seize these opportunities, we can have one of the most dynamic freaking wide receiver core in the NFL.
That's a fact. I mean,
the issue is a lot of the times they was like, oh, the ball was behind them. If you are a paid wide receiver and that ball touched your hands,
it's on you.
You need to catch it.
Fact.
No, Nick, some catches are more difficult than others.
Yes, you're right. You're right.
I do agree.
If it
I'm just saying, in my mind, you getting paid for it. If you told me,
at the same token, now you getting paid to throw the ball in the right spot too.
Yeah, we can go both ways. We can go both ways, and I'll give you that one. But at the end of the day, my mentality, somebody who's retired from the military, if you gonna pay me $1 million to go out here and catch this ball, I'm catching every one that you throw at me.
If I pay you $40 million to throw it in the right spot, I expect you to put it in the right spot too. Now,
well, good thing he ain't getting paid $40 million yet, right?
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
That boy contract guarantee. Y'all better stop that.
Who? You talking about
Bryce Young? Yeah, his contract guaranteed.
Yeah, it's guaranteed. All rookie contracts in the first, second,
I think all the way to the
fourth round.
Your first 4 years.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah.
All right, so 336. I got a question, and if I'm putting you on the spot, you can't answer it. Do not answer it.
Oh no, you good. Go ahead.
Give me a stat line that you need to see from Bryce week 1.
For week 1, oh man.
I mean, I'm talking about completions and completed to incomplete, yardage, complete percentage, all that. If you can, like I said, if you can't do it right now, you know.
For week one or for
no, just week 1. I just want to see what they're gonna say for week 1.
Oh, I can give you one.
I'd like to see him somewhere around 60%. Somewhere in the 60% as far as completions.
Okay, so
I can't give you the yardage because I don't know how much we're going to actually pass the ball this year, but at least 2 touchdowns would be nice.
I mean, just throw some yardage out there. I mean, again, I'm not betting you on. I just want to see where you're thinking. That's all.
Depending on how much we're going to actually run the ball, I'm thinking somewhere around maybe 250.
250?
Yeah.
Okay.
250 per game?
No, this just
for week 1.
First week 1.
For week 1. Okay.
Yeah. So you said
250.
So 250, 60% completion rate and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Okay. I can take that.
And that's only because we're gonna probably run the ball a lot.
I mean,
just based on what Dave Canales is saying.
I can take that. Okay.
That's right about where I'm at too. I ain't expecting him to. Everybody think that we're gonna get this that he got to go out here and be a 4,000-yard passer.
Nick, they want him to be a Patrick Mahomes. And one thing again, everybody alludes to it. I've even said it. You have these game managers. It's not a problem with him being a game manager. If the game manager mindset that he produces with stats and it turns into wins, what are we crying about?
Like, look, man, when they get me at this, man, Patrick Mahomes is the only Patrick Mahomes, and he's gonna be the only Patrick Mahomes,
right?
Until somebody proves that they can do what he does.
And it's not Caleb Williams.
Don't speak so soon now.
It's not.
Listen, no, so this is the thing about Caleb Williams, man. I'm gonna say it like this: Caleb Williams could probably be a great quarterback in this NFL if, let me say this. Because if you actually look at USC, look back in history, and you look at Sam Darnold, what was Sam Darnold used to do? Run and improvise and throw the ball. If Caleb Williams can avoid the turnovers that Sam Darnold used to would have all the time, Caleb Williams could be great. But at the end of the day, I think his improvising is going to bite him in the ass in the NFL because at the end of the day, he's doing this against second and third stringers right now.
Exactly.
When you get out there with them daggone Diggs and what's the old boy from what's the other dude from
the Cowboys?
From the Cowboys.
You talking Michael Parsons?
Bland.
You get out there with dudes like that, them the dudes that will undercut them. Oh, you improvise. Oh, that's my ball. I'm taking that back to the house.
Hey, look, I'll say this. Derek B is my guy. Yes, I was staying on what I said. Yes, the number one pick being a game manager. Again, I don't know what parts you heard. Again, if he's a game manager, let's say he averages 250 yards or close to 300 every game, 2 to 3 touchdowns every game. Do you know what that stat comes out to be?
4,000-yard passer.
Thank you.
4,000-yard passer.
And so again, what I mean is
most likely.
I mean, what I'm getting at is he doesn't have to be what
he ain't gotta be
out to be. Like,
that's what I try to tell them. I try to say like this, man. Getting a quarterback like Cam Newton, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, they're so far in between, man. They're so far in between.
Nick, I just said this on somebody else's channel. The problem is us as Panther fans, we have been spoiled by Cam Newton. We want another Cam Newton. We want a person that has the aura of Cam Newton. We want the person that has the arm talent as Cam Newton. We want the person that walks and talks like Cam Newton. Cam Newton was a generational talent just like Patrick Mahomes. Did he win a Super Bowl?
You're not going to get that.
Absolutely not. That's the only thing that falters Cam Newton is that he did not win a Super Bowl.
Literally,
that's the only thing. Marty Herney.
If people look at me
down with the teams that they built, we did not win a Super Bowl with them at the helm. Other than that,
I think everybody's so mad because we probably missed out on that guy.
And who would be that guy? You saying C.J. Stroud would be that guy, or are you talking about Caleb?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility for both of them. You got to wait and see the rest of their career, at least a few more years.
Now, hold on.
But it's a possibility that we missed out on them guys.
No, you just said a word that I love that you said. You said what? NC?
It's a possibility.
No, go back.
But go
back. You said you have to wait a couple of years. What did you say?
Well, if you think about it, Cam Newton had
say the word 336.
Say the word 336.
What word are you trying to give me? What word did I say?
No, you said it. I didn't say it. You said you have to blank a couple of years to see.
Yeah, you said I said you have to wait a few years, and that's based on the fact that Cam had an Cam had a really good rookie year. C.J. Stroud had a really good rookie year.
But no, the word that you said was wait and see. Again,
but this is the thing about it, though.
Go ahead, Nick. Go ahead.
This is the thing about that is, though, if we go back, Cam had a great career because he ran a lot. A great rookie year. But what C.J. Stroud did last year, the last person to do that was freaking Dan Marino. So that gives you, but at the end of the day, he also came in the league when ain't nobody really know how good he was gonna be.
You talking about as far as
now
coming in, right?
Wait a minute now. You might not have known how good he was gonna be, but a lot of people evaluated him and chose him as number one.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about like I thought he was gonna be pretty good. I didn't. He was actually better than what I thought he was gonna be. But the issue is I don't think is he going to be prepared for people actually game planning for him now?
Yeah, I mean that's a good question. I think for the most part, he should be. He should be. Year 2 is definitely going to be a challenge for him. I think. Don't know what they're going to do with some of their wide receivers. I just don't know. I don't know how all that is going to mesh. It should work out, but I do think he's going to have a harder time than he did last year, just in my opinion. Didn't they lose an offensive tackle?
Who?
I thought they lost one of their premier Houston. I thought they lost an offensive tackle, or maybe it was a guard.
Which called not playing?
Well, he had variations of the offensive line last year and still performed, though.
Yeah, but I thought they lost one of their offensive tackles. Maybe that could have been Tennessee. I saw. It could have been, but
they're starting left tackle ain't playing, man. Ain't he hurt?
So that was Houston that I saw then.
Is he hurt or is he in the contract dispute? It's Tuttle. What's his name? It started with a T.
Tuttle got money. Didn't Tuttle get money like 2 years ago? So he got to be hurt. So he don't need no more money. Now, if it's Tuttle, Nick, I'm saying Tuttle just got paid.
I think he's either hurt or is
got to be hurt. He just got paid.
Yeah,
he literally just got paid.
Was it? It was like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's what I said. 2 years ago, he just got paid.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what his issue is.
But it's definitely the left tackle that you talked about.
Okay, so that was right what I read. I just in passing I saw it. I said, "Oh snap!" I said that may be an issue because I know their offensive line was an issue last year.
But I don't believe he was out last year.
No, Tuttle played all last year.
I don't think it was him that was out. It was I think they lost a couple guards. But like yesterday somebody said in freaking we calling this man the wrong thing.
Townsend. I did say Tuttle.
Tunsil.
I'm talking about Shot Tuttle, but it is Townsend.
And the other one is Titus Howard. Yeah, he's a starting right tackle. Okay.
Yeah, man.
I
don't think that we're going to see. You know what? I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna take this. I ain't gonna make no prediction about it, but I actually think that if Bryce has gotten this offense down, the way that they seem to make it sound like he's gotten it down, he might take the NFL by storm this year.
It's a possibility, man.
What does that mean, though? What does that mean, Nick? I apologize, PPP.
No, you good. You good. Well, I mean, I'll answer that. I'll answer that real quick. I think that there's a possibility, and you guys can quote me on this. There's a possibility that the Panthers can come out in this first quarter 4-0. It's a possibility. It's a strong possibility. We're going to see kind of the product that's going to be on the field this Saturday. In Buffalo. Is it a bold prediction? You can call it that. But I'm just saying it's a possibility that we can go 4-0 in these first 4 games. Just as well as we can go 2-2. I know Dougie ain't gonna put nothing out there. Dougie not gonna put no wins, laws prediction.
I'm not gonna. I can't.
I got something in the works.
Okay. So we gotta. I want to see this. I actually think that we could possibly win more games than we did last year, especially since last year a lot of those games were lost by 1 score, all that kind of stuff like that. Because I actually think the defense now with this cornerback is probably going to be a little dangerous, man. If you can't throw on us and we can slow the run down, teams gonna start getting desperate.
I will say this. I know PPP and I know he was joking. He kind of gave me a slap. I know I'm aggressive with red too. I will say this. I've said this, and I'm not going to change my lingo or the metaphor I use. I'm not drinking all the Kool-Aid that I drank last year. It was so good that whenever I came back, they said they were sold out. So my lips are dry. I'm thirsty and everything. So. Do I agree that we can go 4-0? My heart wants it, but my mind is saying, is it realistic? I mean, you have to see how this team looks after Tuesday. Tuesday will let me know because this is not a finished product roster right now. Week 1, we're gonna win. Now, I will say that. I've told PPP this. This week 1, we're definitely gonna win. I definitely agree. Hey,
hold on, Dougie. Hold on, Dougie.
It better not be red because I'm getting out. It's red, I'm getting out.
Hi, guys.
BJ, what's up, BJ?
The esteemed gentlemen. Man, how y'all doing this afternoon, gentlemen?
What's going on,
I've been asking about you, BJ, man. Like I said, how you been doing, man?
Hey, I've been doing great, man. I miss you. I really miss you, Killer Mike, man. I really
Well,
do.
hey, you know where to find me at, man. Where I'm
I
welcome.
know where to
You know
find you.
where me at. You know where to
Get
find
another hit for me. It's all good, man.
There you go.
And the whole world.
Hey, this might be a that trade might be a frustrating move for old Carson.
For who?
Not Carson. What the hell is that motherfucker? They look alike.
Who
Down in the Saints.
Down at the Saints.
The Saints quarterback.
Carr.
See,
Derek Carr?
Yeah, that dude.
Oh yeah.
See, I don't remember his name because he ain't that good.
So I'll say this because I'm gonna let BJ have it. I know
What?
BJ came up whenever you said that 4-0 because I know he'd be like, "Where in the hell do you see 4-0?"
I'm pretty sure that's what
I'm gonna say this: Week 1, I definitely think we're gonna win. I mean, my bottom dollar, I'll be there. I got some things that it came up. I still should be there, but again, PvP. I've never said this. I'm even putting this out. If I'm not there, I don't mind giving out the tickets as well, but I should be there. Something came up that I'm hoping is going to get resolved in between now and then, but I should be there. Okay. But week 1, we should win. With Justin Herbert's injury, who knows how severe it is. Yeah. Then you go to week 3, you go to Gardner Minshew, who played for the Indianapolis Colts, which Bryce had one of his worst games playing against them and with Jonathan Taylor and all that at home. When you have a better offense supposedly on paper, who knows? But then you have a Cincinnati Bengal team that comes in who starts out slow. Who knows if Joe Burrow goes down, how that team is going to go. Also missing Joe Mixon. Yes, I understand that the running backs that they brought in, Joe Mixon was definitely a problem with that offense. They still do have Jamar Chase and they still have T. Higgins. Who knows? But with the corners that we do have, I'm not going to say 4-0, but I do think we can start out the first quarter of the season in good hands if we take care of business.
Absolutely. Shout out to Eternal 252 for that super chat, man. He said Dave Canella's got the aura players coming here. I'm not gonna lie, man. There's gonna be a strong connection between here and Seattle for maybe these next couple of weeks here, man. At least for next week, it's a possibility. BJ, what's up, man? Why you came on stage? I know you heard that 4-0 and it kind of threw you in.
Yeah, I did. It's interesting. That's what makes these shows so great. Everybody doesn't have to agree. It wouldn't be entertaining if we did. So,
wouldn't be nothing to talk about if we all agree.
4-0 was a stretch for me in my mind. Mm-hmm. Damn, man. I say the opposite. To be honest with you, man. I'll go with the opposite. And I'm not trying to be funny or anything like that. Of course, I would love for my team to win. I would love for Bryce to be successful. But from my lenses, I don't see it, bro. I really don't see it. And I would love to be wrong. So 4-0.
I've been arguing with a lot of fans lately, and I can respect yours. At least you just saying you don't see it. A lot of fans I've been arguing with a lot of fans lately, and on Facebook, on Instagram, on Twitter, everything, man. But these mugs over here, man, they just be killing me, man, with this daggone Bryce hate. This young man ain't even got an opportunity, man. We got to really put a opportunity in front of him. And everybody be like, oh, there was enough blame to go around that some of that blame belonged to Bryce. Mm-hmm. But it was just too much chaos over there last year and that's from David Tepper on down, man. David Tepper on down. It was just too much chaos, man. And I think that 4-0 is not something I will put beside my name.
I did say it's a possibility. It's a possibility.
I do think that we could walk out of here with our future, our destiny in our own hands. I mean, that's realistically, I could see we win 2, lose 2. I mean, don't we play 2 division games in the first 4 weeks?
No, it's the first 6 weeks.
for
But
6 weeks.
we play the AFC West opponents back-to-back weeks. Week 2 and week 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we got Cincinnati, and then we got
that's a hard game right there, man. Cincinnati. Last time we played Cincinnati, they beat the hell out of us.
Yeah, but the other day I was on Clubhouse, and I was on the sports channel, and there was a Bengals podcaster there, and Nicole was like, "Yeah, we're not seeing the same Joe Burrow that we've seen in times past." And she said the offensive line looks pretty bad right now for the ones. So they have some issues over there with Cincinnati, which is kind of on schedule with my prediction. I thought that if we can play the Bengals early on, we could probably snag a win. And
are they gonna? Hey, this thing of this is Jamar Chase gonna play?
Hey, now I know exactly what you're talking about, Nick. I've been hearing. Okay, so do you believe it? Do you believe it, Nick? Do you really believe what they're talking about with that?
I mean, he ain't been practicing.
I mean, but you don't think he's not going to show up?
I don't know, man. I mean, with the way that these players have been doing things lately, I don't know.
You know what? Jamar Chase sat out his last year at LSU. Remember that, right? So he got it in his blood.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, man. The thing about it is also if you're on your rookie contract, that money can be forgiven.
Jamar Chase on his rookie contract still?
Yes.
God.
Yes. And the Bengals knew this shit was coming, man. They knew this.
Feel like he hasn't.
Yes. Jamar Chase is what, year 4? This is year 4, right?
Dude, you gotta pay him, man. You gotta pay him. He's like elite. Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. We over here looking at things like that. If Jamar Chase doesn't play, and boy already ain't playing, right?
Higgins? Oh, Higgins is playing. Higgins looking like Higgins.
Oh yeah,
Jamar Chase don't play.
But you know what? If Jamar Chase doesn't play, because Higgins used to get off because
I see where you going.
Yeah, you are. I mean, when the focus is you, because the other one isn't out there at all.
Then he gets the bag, maybe. Is at a cheaper rate?
Hey, I look, realistically, I mean, I don't think people really look at the whole salary cap thing. People just be talking out of their ass and stuff like that. But if we could have gotten Higgins, I would have taken it.
Me too.
Realistically, we couldn't afford him.
We couldn't.
People don't realize that, man, this is a hard. People don't realize why basketball and baseball have all fallen off, because nobody believes it's competitive, because you can basically pay for a team.
Mm-hmm.
So, and people don't realize this hard salary cap. Yeah, everybody be like, oh, they be making these contracts work. I'll be like, but making these contracts work is the reason that we are in the cap issue that we are in right now. I was like, we still paying Christian McCaffrey. Still paying I think Christian McCaffrey might be the oldest player that we're still paying now. I think last year.
One more year? Yeah, it's one more. It's just the last year.
This the last year.
He got a college head coach contract. Nigga still getting paid on another job.
BJ, that's the reason why we said we're gonna have so much money next year.
So we're not really paying him. The issue is that his money still counts against our cap. We're not really paying him. He already got his money from us.
Next year is going to be the year. Next year, you talking about the floodgates opening?
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. A lot of these contracts that we are still paying right now are going to fall off.
That's a fact.
And people don't realize that we're going to be $50-60 million of cap space, and this is the opportunity. So this is why I keep telling them, if Bryce even potentially shows an inkling of improvement this year, next year could be ridiculous.
Okay.
I already been saying that.
Now that you mentioned the salary cap, that's what scares me about Bryce. Okay.
Why? But hold on, BJ. Why does it scare you?
No, the salary cap, because, all right, say he's marginally successful. Okay, say 10-7. Okay, like he got on the Eternal guy. Okay, we go to year 4. and then we got to pay him about $250. Do you really want to?
No. We got 2 years on that. We got 2 years on that because if he's successful this year, then we would. I mean, realistically, we need to get some more people talking to these dudes into taking these 10-year contracts.
Well, I would say this, BJ, you're worried about 250, but one thing that the NFL does when they have these owner meetings, like the NFL kickoff rule, that's been in play for 2 years. They've always declined it. They just changed it this year. They just put on the table they put on the table the pot of money that you can have or having a separate salary cap for quarterbacks. And they declined it this year. But again, the point that I'm making is this NFL kickoff rule has been in play for 2 years, and now it came into full fruition and going into this year. So now I'm saying, if you think that they're not going to come back around to this quarterback salary cap, you're not going to have to worry about that 250 because he's going to have his separate. He's going to have his separate window of money where I think
just for quarterbacks.
We're already going to be in the top 5 of salary cap next year. And if you look at the wide receivers that are coming in, then if Deontay Johnson pans out, you can give him his money. T. Higgins is going to
be with the wide receivers that's coming out this year.
Thank you.
That sounds good, C. Dougie, but it ain't approved yet, and I'm in the mind state of where we at now. That's why I'm thinking forward.
You still got 2 years.
I understand about the 2 years. Regardless of the 2 years, we're going to have to pay him. Most starting quarterbacks after the rookie contract gets paid an exorbitant amount of money and takes away from the cap for the rest of your team, where you got to let Pro Bowl fucking go walk and shit. Yeah. So do you feel like he's going to be at that level to allow those things to happen?
But think about
that's 2 years. Then we might, if we see growth this year, you build some confidence, you build what you call it, then we are able to put a couple more young players around him that are able to be successful, and then get a couple veterans and all that kind of stuff like that. Then maybe the following year, if he shows growth again, because you got to think about it. In my mind, BJ, he got to show growth this year, and he has to show. Then he has to take the next step the following year before I'm paying him.
Okay, you know what? The real question I want to ask y'all is: do you think Bryce will be a quarterback that's, let's just say, middle or above, slightly above average, and the defense and the running game can carry him over the finish line? Or do you think he has to be an elite quarterback? That's not me trying to throw shade. I'm just trying to get a understanding.
Hey, real quick, before you guys answer that question, shout out to Eternal252 for that super chat. He said 10 and 7, and he also said in another super chat, shout out to BJ, and we want to welcome Young Mello to the stage. What's up, Young Mello?
Hello.
What's going on, fellas?
Hey, because I already know how BJ and Young Mello feel. BJ, let me answer your question.
I just asked a general question.
I'm gonna answer your question. I'm gonna answer it. Then
after you, I want Nick to go ahead and answer it. Then we go to Mello. Go ahead, y'all.
I was gonna say this, dude. With this defense, I do think this defense is gonna carry this team. Do I like it? No. But when you have a coach that's already been here, and he basically got the players that he needs to make this defense go to the next level, what's the issue with it? Again, that's where I said, I think somebody in the chat was like, so Dougie, you telling me you're okay with Bryce Young being a game manager, averaging 250 yards passing and averaging 2 touchdowns a game? Absolutely. Because again, like Nick said, that elusive 4,000 yards, you're looking at 24 touchdowns.
Okay.
So do I have a problem with it? No, but again, I have to see it translate to the field. Everything that I saw in training camp, I have to see it translate to the field. Go ahead, Nick.
But do you think he's going to be elite or above average? Which one do you think? Even you could be successful with one if you do it right. Now, don't get it twisted. Now,
elite, do you mean like the Josh
Joe
Allen,
Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, the top tier, a top tier?
There's tiers. I will say this: Bryce Young would be in tier 3 or 4
in 2 years from now. That you think?
Oh no, were you talking about 2 years? You're talking about this up?
Yeah, going down the road.
Tier 2.
Because I'm looking at all this stuff with his money to be paid. That's what I'm looking at.
I personally would go tier 3. I'm not going to go 2, but I would go tier 3.
Lower high tier 3.
I would say tier 1 is just Patrick Mahomes by himself.
Well, I'm talking about in tier 3. Is it upper? Is it high? Or is it low?
Yeah,
Mid. I'm gonna say mid because again,
tier 3. Okay.
Again, nobody's Patrick Mahomes level right now. So
All right.
Patrick Mahomes is the only tier 1 quarterback in the league right now. Tier 2, you can put Josh Allen. You can put
Lamar Jackson. Would you put Brock Purdy there?
You can put Jalen Hurts. All that in there. But what I'm saying is,
okay, gotcha.
If he could get to Jalen Hurts, I'm straight.
Purdy would be tier 3. And
he could get to Jalen Hurts, I'm straight.
My statement right now for BJ to hear me say this: Brock Purdy and Bryce Young will be in the same tier coming 2 years, based off of how y'all crown him. Based off of how they crown him, they'll be both in the same tiers.
Well, see, that was a backhanded compliment at the same time. See, Doug, you didn't have to say that. You didn't have to say that. You could have left that part out. You didn't stick the landing. Okay, all right.
Boy, this nigga said Brady Christensen might get traded.
Hey,
I don't know about that.
I'm gonna say this right now. I think that he could be. I'm gonna have to say tier 3. I'm not gonna give him. One. He ain't gonna be tier 1. I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
Oh yeah.
That's one man by himself.
So tier 3, high or low or mid?
Yeah. I'd give him a probably somewhere in the middle.
Okay.
Somewhere in the middle, tier 3.
I don't like that answer. Y'all being too safe, man. I want y'all to
I ain't got no problem with the defense carrying our team. The defense can carry our team for the next 4-5 years. Because if we actually go back in history, what's the reason that the Tampa Bay won the Super Bowl the first time?
Defense. That was probably top 5 defense of all time.
Their quarterback was a game manager, right?
Yeah.
That's how a lot of teams win Super Bowls. Defense. That's how a lot of teams win Super Bowls.
I am okay with Bryce being a middle of the road, tier 3 quarterback and not giving the ball up. And getting, just like I'm saying, I'm okay with Brock Purdy getting freaking 4,000 yards last year and just not turning the ball over and helping them win.
I totally understand what you're saying, but you got to understand the backlash. Really, most of it's coming from what we invest in. He's the first overall, and I get exactly what you're saying. And I just want to see if you understand kind of why people do that for the most part. Because of what we invested in, and we're going to get a mid-level tier 3. That's why some people and that's why you get a lot of that.
I get the investment. I don't think, in my mind, with the way that this whole thing was going down with CJ Stroud and Bryce Young that year, I probably wouldn't have given up them first round picks. I would have picked it where I was at. I'd have picked where I was at. Because especially with looking how it turned out.
Whose fault is that though, Nick?
Looking the way that I'm looking in the future. I'm looking in the future right now, but looking the way that it turned out, if we was gonna end up getting the first pick the next year, I would have taken Caleb Williams over freaking Bryce Young all day.
But Nick, whose fault is that? The way the trade went down.
Whose fault is that? That's I'm gonna say it was Scotty.
Thank you. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm
gonna say it was Scotty. I think that
what you say, BJ?
No, he a slimy little snake. All his pictures and video, he just looked like something ain't right. Something ain't right about that fella there.
I think Scott got an opportunity to actually be in charge because the years before, old Matt Fool was making the decisions.
But they both were at fault though, Nick.
Yeah, they were both at fault. But at the end of the day, you gave him all the power. They said, "Here, take it."
Team 1 and Team 2.
And he was over there making decisions that could have set back our franchise for the next 5 to 6 years.
Hey, Panther Pickle, hit the link, Panther Pickle. Love to hear your take on this.
Hey, PPP, can you go back to what Carolina Post said? Post said, when you look at it, you got I'll give you a couple of names that's in tier 3 right now. Jordan Love. You got Jordan Love.
You got Jordan Love in 3?
Huh?
You got him in 3. I understand why you got him at 3 though. I get it.
But think about it. You got Jordan Love.
You got
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
You got a Dak Prescott that's going to be in tier 3. Then you're going to have
Tua
in tier 3. Look at all the money that they're making.
Yeah.
So it's no slouch at any of these quarterbacks that's in tier 3.
Yeah.
They're making bank.
Yeah.
For sure.
We just need to see Bryce Young up under a competent head coach and a competent system. I'll be honest with you.
Hey, PPP, can we ask? Can I ask permission that I can ask BJ a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
I see. I think that's Panther Pickle. That just
Yeah, what's up, Panther Pickle? What's up, man?
What's up, man? What's
up, Pickle? All right, BJ, because I got to get off here in a few. Can you give me your stat line that you want for Bryce Young week 1? I already heard Nick and I heard PPPs. Give me your stat line that you want for Bryce Young.
Damn, that's a tough question. I haven't seen what the
no, because you don't like him. So tell me if you want
I
him.
don't know how the water boy feel the cup. Damn.
Just be yourself. Tell me
Like
what
I
you
said,
think.
we Roberts out there.
Say it with your chest, man. Say it with your chest.
I need to hear it. And Young Melody.
If you don't like Bryce, give us your downfall. If you like Bryce, give him how you think he gonna do.
Yeah, man.
Now, what's the question one more time so I can get this straight?
Right, so the question is, give me what is a good stat line for you personally for Bryce Young week 1? Completions, if you want to do like 20 for 25, completion percentage, touchdowns, and yardage.
Completion percentage, I really don't care for that at this point. Now, to run, I really weight the run game more than that. Okay. That'll help that out. And because you could hit 1 or 2 and get a lot of fucking yards. So I'm going to try to leave that out. I'm going to show him some grace with that right now.
Okay.
On that and percentage, I will go for yards. Shit. Man, you get me 245.
Okay.
A tutty.
1.
In my run game, in my run game straight. And we can just go in the red zone and not try to stress the offense and take too many chances. Just run that bitch in from the 20 yards on in. Get about 2 touchdowns from the rushing. I take 245 in the tutty right for week 1.
So Bryce Young got to give you 1 touchdown. So that's 21.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll work. No, that'll work. That'll work. If we can get if the run game going right, I'm not trying to ask him to do too much. He don't need. I'm not trying.
Why?
Okay.
At this point, nah.
Okay.
Why? I'm gonna say something like I like the way that BJ thinking. With the way that BJ is thinking, if the run game is going well all year long, why put too much on Bryce? Because if the run game is going good, whenever we do have to unleash Bryce, a lot of teams ain't gonna be ready for it.
Yeah, don't get cute with it. Just don't be cute with it. Then the run game going good, and you trying to run this double reverse and a nigga fun. But I've seen that so many times. I'm like, nigga, just keep running.
Go ahead, Pickle.
I agree. I think we're going to run it a lot, and I think when we get done, and I think one of the key things that nobody's looking at is these tight ends. Canales loves his tight ends, and I think there's a strong chance that Sanders is the default starter by mid-year. He may put 1,000 yards in himself just because early in the season. Okay, I might have 1,000 yards. I might be pushing a little bit, but the point is Sanders is going to be open a lot because he's going to outrun folks that aren't expecting that from Carolina. Because I think we're going to run a lot better than we have in many years. Mm-hmm. Going back in history a little bit, if John Fox could run it every single down and never throw it, he definitely would have. Now, Canales ain't John Fox. He's probably better. But if we get good yardage running it, I wouldn't be afraid to say that Bryce doesn't throw it a game.
Hey, PPP, I gotta hop off, man. I've been I was waiting when you pop back up, man. So anytime you live, I definitely pop in and talk with you. BJ, it was good, catching up with you. T Money, I see you up there, man. Pickle, you already know I know where I can find you at. So it's always good to talk to you, gentlemen, man. Like I said, season approaching, so I know we're gonna have more panels and more conversations. So definitely appreciate it, PPP.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man. Guys, I had to come off my computer because StreamYard is acting crazy again. I don't know what's going on, so I'm waiting for my computer to reboot. But CW, I do appreciate
User error. User error.
Hey, yes,
So
sir.
what was the original question? What was the original question? All right, so go ahead.
Real quick, let me read this super chat real quick, man, from Eternal 252. Appreciate you for that, man. They said they didn't give Caleb what they gave Justin Fields, just like what they did this year is what they should have did the first time this year. We found out what we got. I understood kind of what you said. It was
That shit was ass backwards. I believe what he's trying to say is that Caleb Williams got a good team right now.
Yeah.
And we didn't give Bryce I don't know what he was trying to say. That shit's all over.
I think what he's saying is Caleb Williams got what Justin Fields didn't get, and I think the same thing. I think he's trying to equivalent that to what Bryce Young got year one to kind of what we're seeing year two happening with Bryce. I'm assuming, but
we didn't have the assets to get that, man. We didn't have all the assets to acquire that.
We didn't.
That arsenal we got. They had a bankroll.
Yeah.
Those
hey, shout out to Nick and
BJ.
Team Money, man. What's going on with y'all, man?
What's up with it, big PPP?
Nothing much, man. Chilling, man.
What
Chilling,
up?
man. What you guys think about this trade, man?
Shit, I like it. The motherfucker wasn't doing that no way.
Yeah, I like it. Another big physical corner that's probably going to have to play outside. He probably have to play outside.
Yeah.
Big physical corner. I like it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it was an excellent trade. Excellent trade.
But I like Micheal Barrett too. I feel like he has potential, but you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. And he wasn't going to make the team, I don't think, anyway. So
on different teams, man. It just happened that they got enough corners, and we got too many. We got enough linebackers, and it worked. And they not bad players.
He really wasn't doing nothing, was he, PPP?
You say what?
I said he really wasn't doing nothing, was he?
You talking about Barrett? You talking about Micheal Barrett? No, he was doing some stuff the time he was out there.
Nah,
the league
it's just Trevin Wallace's.
yeah, he didn't get that many reps.
He got rapid progression, bro. It's just Trevin Wallace's rapid progression.
I think there's another young linebacker that we had on the roster last year that was undrafted that has kind of steal the show from Barrett. Now, Barrett, I think he was going to be great, but I think this tells us that Barrett was going to be cut. And hopefully make it to the practice squad.
Yeah, right. That's what I said earlier.
Exactly. And
he's going to be cut.
Let's be real. Barrett was probably going to. They were probably going to cut him, put him on this practice squad, and they really knew he wouldn't make it because the Seattle's head coach coached Barrett in Michigan when he was there as a DC, and Jim Harbaugh likes that man, so he wasn't going to make it through all the waivers so we can put him on our practice squad. And this way, we at least got something other than nothing.
You know what? That's why I say it's reverse. Seattle feels the same way about Michael Jackson, so it's not like these two guys are bad.
Yeah,
it's a fair trade.
It's just that we couldn't look. At the end of the day, we were going to take how many inside linebackers? Maybe 4.
Right.
Or
maybe 4.
That's what I have down for.
Yeah, if we're gonna take 4, man, the math says that freaking Barrett was probably gonna be the last man out because Shaq's going, Josie Jewell's going.
Mm-hmm.
But that's no indictment on him, though. He's a good player.
Yes, nobody's saying he's a bad player. Nobody's saying that that he had to go or nothing like that. It's just saying that he was probably gonna be the odd man out and he was not going to clear waiver wires. Let's be realistic.
We got a corner from Seattle in the same situation. We okay. I like that.
Hey, PPP, man, I just stopped through to holler at you, family. I got to run in this place, dog.
Oh, I appreciate your team money, man. Hey, real quick. So you like the trade, huh?
Oh, yeah. I'm all for it. He wasn't doing nothing for me to recognize him out there, so go on get him up out of there.
Oh, team money so hard.
Listen, man, I'm just saying.
Money be good, man. We'll catch up next, my brother.
All right, family. All right, y'all.
Yeah,
All right, let
a
me
lot
read
of
a
people.
check from Eternal real quick. Eternal 252. Appreciate you, man. You've been killing it today, man. He said JT Sanders, Jordan Matthews, Tommy Tremble, extra wide receivers, man. Is that your plan going into next week? Is that kind of like what you're thinking about, man? As far as like the waiver wire?
Listen, I'm saying this right now too. People don't realize there's gonna be a lot of hard decisions this week. Come Sunday, Monday, because I think when do they have to be down to 53 by Tuesday?
Tuesday, I think.
Tuesday by 4 p.m.
I'm not sure.
Tuesday by 4 p.m. they gotta be down to 53. I think we're gonna see a lot of hard decisions, and these are decisions that are easy to make and make sense.
Yeah.
That's what.
Go ahead.
That's what I do.
And she got first dibs, so it's like nigga becomes available. You gotta go.
Yeah, sorry. I do it every year just because I like it. I like to do it that way, but I'll do my own 53. Y'all talk about tough. Y'all sit down and look at the roster.
I saw your 53 today, Pickle. I saw it.
Yeah. You do your own 53. It's hard because you got to think of how many corners you keep, how many wide receivers. Like I would rather keep 4 running backs, but I couldn't because I didn't have space for 4 running backs. Originally I was going to keep 4 tight ends, but there was just no room, because that 53 adds up.
Pickle, do you factor in other teams are in the same situation and in other position of your need when you do those things? Because I never did it. I'm just asking. Do you factor that in?
I do. I do.
Okay.
Because if you go back to the Johnson and Jackson trade at the beginning of free agency, y'all. Let's be real. We were going to cut Dante, and everybody knew it. And they were likely going to cut Johnson. They knew it, but they wanted Jackson. They couldn't. They figured, well, this way they don't have to compete with everybody. So they just swap player for player. What I think Dan did is an old Brandon Bean trick. When Brandon Bean went to Buffalo, he was doing the same thing, and people called it wild. And it worked for Brandon Bean. And I like doing stuff like this because if you know the guy's out, somebody else may want him. Sometimes a player for player swap is best for everybody. So and as far as making a 53, I would imagine conversations are endless across the league because there's so much chatter and some teams are going to take a chance and not trade. Some teams are going to say, no, we want to pick only. And, we don't want nobody else. We just want to pick for this player. And seems like, no, I ain't giving up a pick. So,
hey, just quick, man. I appreciate y'all for letting me on, man. I enjoy it, man. Good conversation, but I got to roll, go take my daughter to work. So
that's what's up. What's up, Nick?
All right, Nick.
All
right, Nick. Be careful, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wild out there sometimes.
All right, man. Hey, I appreciate you, man. My bad, man. I'm over here multitasking with my babies, man. Appreciate you for that, Nick, man.
Yeah, one of the, and it's making a 53 is rough because I was thinking 4 linebackers, inside linebackers.
Okay.
And I'm always used to a 4-3 team having 6 outside linebackers, but there ain't no way. I started looking at talent on our team. I thought, well, we ain't got 6 worth keeping. Because I would imagine
it'll probably be 4 max outside linebackers.
I was imagining that DJ Wanham would go on either PUP or short-term IR, and we won't have him for 4 weeks. I imagine Brooks was the same way, and that tackle Newman, I thought he was the same way. And after I did my 53, sure enough, I find out, hey, he showed up with a helmet practicing today. So,
yeah.
Brooks?
No, that Yoshi Newman, that swing tackle.
Yeah, man. He came back today, man, which is a good sign that we're getting stronger back at the offensive line position.
It seems like we got a lot of guys back at one time that were hurt. And it seemed like they were all practicing
And
this week.
Xavier Woods came back today too,
Yeah.
which is a good sign.
XL practice. There's a lot of guys that came back in practice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
right.
hey, I'm not gonna lie. We're getting back healthy. Watch out, Micah. We're getting back. Watch out, son. We're getting back healthy at the right time. I know you walked right into the mess. I'm trying to clean it up, son. I'm sorry, y'all. It is hard to do a podcast when you got a baby.
Yep.
Yeah, man. He done wasted.
Tell Mike to hit the link.
He done wasted all his sun joy on the ground and Chick-fil-A, and now he wants to make him some more sun joy.
If you don't know what planet you on, that's what he's supposed to do. They all do it.
Yeah, he's like, Daddy, you got more? I ain't got none. I can't make it like Chick-fil-A do.
Man, they something else, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Eternal 252 for that super chat, though, man. He said we in a good position if it's a hard cut, people. If it's hard to cut people, that's facts. That's actually true. We are in a good position. And that's the position that the Kansas City
That's what
Chiefs
I'm
were in
saying.
last year when it came down to Amir
A lot of people that we think gonna be on this roster might be gone because we got first dibs on the whole league.
Whole league, baby. Yeah, man. Yeah, BJ, I ain't gonna lie, man. I think BJ, we gonna make you out to be wrong this year.
About
Which
what?
is a good thing.
About you didn't specify, sir.
Well.
Yeah, about what?
You said earlier, you hope that you are wrong. You hope that that this Panthers team does pretty good this year.
Of course, anybody, dude. I don't hate Bryce. I would love for him to be great, but I just don't see it with my own eyes with physical attributes, et cetera, et cetera. But I still want the team to win. I hope. That's why I say I hope I'm wrong. I will see some amazing. If he do what y'all say he gonna do, it's gonna be some amazing shit. You better believe it.
Guys,
I would sit up and I would say I'm wrong. I would love to say I'm wrong. No.
I chatted with a 49er fan the other day, and I only bring this up because he was telling me, he said, "You're right," and I said, "I am." I work with the guy, and I said, "I am." He says, "You've been right all along." Then we had to walk away, and I'm thinking, "What the hell am I right about? This got to be about football." And it took me all day to track that man down to find out what he's talking about. And he said that you were right about Brock Purdy. I said, okay. I talk a lot of football, a lot of time, every day. You got to remind me what I said. And he said, he's just a system quarterback. I said, all right, fill me in what you're talking about. He said, the other day in preseason, they had Brock Purdy out there with their second team, not their first team. And he looked horrible. I said, oh, yeah, because he's a system quarterback. He's just, I don't, and it's not mean on him. It's not a cut down. What Steve Smith called him, just a jag. It's not mean. It's not mean. It's just listen, I'm a big time Jake Delhomme fan. Right. Jake was just a product of the system we was running. Jake couldn't have went out there and run a Peyton Manning system, and Peyton Manning couldn't have went and become a Michael Vick system. So, it's just the way it is. It's Brock Purdy's a product of all the talent around him and the system he's in. This is going to.
I agree. I agree with you, my guy. I agree with you. But I had a question. How do you decipher a quarterback that's actually good between a system quarterback? I feel like you can say that about a lot of guys, like Lamar. You can say he's a system quarterback. You could say Dak. You can say he's a system quarterback.
Lamar's been good in a few different systems. Now, I wasn't big on Lamar, but he's been good in a few different systems. So I would say he's not a system quarterback. Like CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud runs in almost the same identical system as a 49ers run. So is he a system quarterback? Or he is a legit quarterback. We really don't know until
it's hard to tell. It's a thin line. It's hard to tell.
and his OC, his offensive coordinator, went up for head coach interviews. Time will tell if his OC gets a head coach interview job, which could happen in the next year or two. Then we'll see whether CJ Stroud is a system quarterback or a elite quarterback.
Right. I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, I agree with you. Lamar had a couple of different systems, but they all kind of were the same at the same time. Because it's always run the ball first, and then the first option is the tight end, Mark Andrews. He doesn't really throw to the wide receivers that much. They were all kind of the same.
Well, Mark Andrews should have been his number one target anyway because he's better than the receivers he has up there.
Yeah.
So it's like when we was running Cam and Olsen, most of the time Olsen was Cam's first read because Olsen was the best receiver we had, even if he did line up a tight end. So, that doesn't mean that if we would have brought in an elite receiver that Cam wouldn't have made that an option. It is what it is,
That's where he messed up with Cam Newton. We never got him an elite wide receiver. We always just depended on him just to single-handedly win us games, and then you see what happens when we get to the Super Bowl.
We did try.
We tried.
You got to do more than try. You got to do if we that close. You got to do everything you can to get an elite wide receiver.
Horribly. They struck out horribly.
You got to do whatever you got to do, bro.
Yeah.
So that came back to haunt us in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
A lot of the trouble back. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
No. Go ahead, Pickle.
Right. When a lot of the problems back then was, to be honest, we didn't have well, let me just say it. When we fired Marty Hurney the first time, we should have just let Brandon Beane keep the job. We didn't. Brandon Beane stayed here through Gettleman, and when we and instead of, okay, if you're going to fire Dave Gettleman, fire him before you get rid of your young upcoming GM. Imagine a young qualified GM. Brandon Beane traded for a couple wide receivers for his young quarterback. If he was the GM after the first time with Marty, he could have traded for a stud receiver. But Marty Hurney and David Gettleman didn't believe in trading for a veteran receiver. They believed in developing their own receiver, which never happened.
Yeah. That's a fact, man. I actually like Brandon Beane. I'm not gonna lie to you.
And I only say that because I know what an elite wide receiver can do for a quarterback. I go look at Josh Allen when he got Stephon Diggs. What's up?
But Melo, Kerry Colbert, Dwayne Jarrett. Oh my God. It was horrible. It was horrible. Y'all Benjamin gave you a flash, but really? We struck out.
They didn't cut it, bro. They were not good wide receivers.
Oh my God. We kept drafting you.
Look at Jalen Hurts. You see what happened when he got AJ Brown? He went crazy. He went crazy when he got on AJ Brown.
Oh man, they used to kill me. And Ray Caruth too. You got to throw him in.
Guys,
we've been fucking up.
Damn. The two guys you talked about, Kerry Colbert and Calvin Benjamin. Let's be real, bro. Their rookie years, they were excellent.
Yeah, they were.
After that, they sucked. So that goes to show you, just cause you a stud your rookie year or you bad your rookie year, don't mean that defines your whole year. Your whole career. And that's too many Panther fans and NFL fans. This guy has a bad rookie year, he suck. This guy has an excellent rookie year, he's going to be Hall of Famer.
Right.
You know?
They should have moved Kelvin Benjamin to tight end. I think he'd have been a hell of a tight end.
Oh, he would have been crazy at tight end, bro.
He would have been nasty at tight end. Give a couple blocking releases and get him in the red zone and throw it up to him. He'd have been crazy.
Yeah, he would have been, man. Look at Red Swarm. What Red Swarm saying? NFC predictions: Falcons 12-5, Bucks 9-8, Panthers 6-11, Aints 5-12. Book it. So okay, Red. So that's what I'm about to book it right now. It's booked right here on my phone. I got it.
Now I got to give Red Swarm kudos. As much as I hate it, and I'm eating pizza about sour my damn stomach. The Falcons will probably. Damn, that's nasty shit. Will probably.
I know what you're about to say.
Probably win the division.
Yeah. I hate to say it.
And
they're not winning
Saints,
the division.
The Saints will be the last on the division.
Ooh, now that's a twist.
But as far as the Panthers and the Bucks, ain't no man or woman on earth gonna convince me that the Bucks ain't gonna suck because they ain't got Dave Canales up there.
I don't know, Pickle. I don't know.
I still don't know about this division, but I feel like it can go either way. I'm not sold on the Falcons just running the whole division.
I'm not sold on the Falcons either, man.
I don't think it's going to be that wide.
They still the Falcons. At the end of the day, it's still the Falcons. Come on now.
That wide.
Still, man.
28 still lives on.
Mm-hmm. The Falcons are always going to Falcons, even if Red Storm don't like it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure at some point, old boy, what's his name, Penix is going to be in there. Old boy is going to, it's going to go well for me because me and Red got a a little wager going on that Kirk Cousins will not finish out the season, at any point. Yeah, he's not. And see, I don't know why Red took that bet because he know I'm slicker than the inside of the can of oil. That's real slick.
Yeah, Mr. Oil, you forgot about Michael Penix. All right, don't get too slick, Mr. Oil.
Hey, listen, man. I just need him to go in there for one drive.
I think the Falcons season is going to come down to the first 4 games that they have. And they got a tough schedule. The first 4 games. After that, it's kind of easy,
tough, bro.
That schedule is no joke. Y'all see who they play? They play the Steelers week 1. Then they got
and then the Kansas City Chiefs.
Yep.
And then you got another division game with the Saints.
Yes.
Still,
yeah.
I think Red Storm will agree. The NFC South is the toughest damn division in football, and the reason why. Let me finish. The reason why I say that, well, maybe not tough, maybe the meanest, because the reason why I say that is because the NFC East, they always trading back and forth with each other. Every year, today, the Eagles and the Washington made a deal. Y'all, when's the last time the NFC South teams actually traded players?
Oh, man.
I don't remember them ever doing them.
I mean, it was like a awful waiver situation. I remember that one running back we had that went to Atlanta. Man, what's his name? I think
we pick players off waivers.
Yeah. But as far as trade,
it wasn't a actual trade.
Yeah, it wasn't a trade. But the last one I can remember was a pickup off of waivers. That guy? I can't remember his name though. He was a real good running back though.
All the players that leave our team go to either the Bills or Washington.
Yeah, freaking Washington Panthers and the Washington Bills.
Every time, bro.
Carolina Bills. Yep. Well, fellas, man, we about to get up out of here, man. We done been up on this thing for 2 hours, man. Yeah, Mike Davis. That's his name. Thank you, guys. Y'all remember Mike Davis, right?
Yeah.
Man. One of the worst decisions to drop this man, the 53-man drop from Matt Rule. At that point, I was done with Matt Rule at that point, man. I was like, yo, I can't stand this. I'm serious.
Yeah, I like the Mike Davis, man. I like Mike Davis.
Yeah. Hey, Panther Pickle, you know what time it is, man. Go ahead, shout out them boys over there, man. Where y'all at?
All right, man. Y'all check us out. We're gonna do a space tonight about 6:30. Well, actually, I might start it early just because I feel like chatting. So, but and we do one on Mondays and Thursdays, a space at 6:30, and we just talk Panther stuff. Friday free for all. That's the big deal, y'all. That's where everybody gets screams and yells, and Cody has to drop the rock on everybody, but he likes that shit anyway. So, the Tuesday night we have a regular show, but y'all check C3 out. We here just to let people have a chat and what they want. We don't discriminate. We don't tell you what you should think.
Facts. Right. Facts. Hey, real quick, guys, let me say this. Tomorrow's my birthday. And
happy birthday.
Yeah. So the Cash App.
Happy birthday, man.
Appreciate that, man. The Cash App is going to be everywhere.
I know that's right.
Yeah. We know tomorrow. Only Cash Apps, please.
We can throw that in there.
Now we're gonna do a birthday show. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm excited, man. 37 years around the sun, man, and I'm excited about it. So yeah. I'm excited, man. We're gonna come back tomorrow. I won't have any babies tomorrow, so I'll be able to have my full attention to the live. BJ, shout out your channel. You got something going on, don't you, BJ?
Not yet. I got some stuff coming. I'll tell you later.
Praise
tell
God.
you later.
Young Mello, tell them how bad you are in NCAA and everything else, college football.
Oh hell no! You ain't never heard me say that.
Oh,
you ain't never heard me say that.
Well,
nice try though. He tried to set me up. Nice try.
Yeah, I'm real good with that, man. But
sneak it in there.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
I've been enjoying the debates that we've been having on Unc's channel, man. The isolation, man. I've been enjoying that. So BJ, whenever you're ready to spar, I'm ready, man.
Man, look, I'm a nice guy. PPP, I'm a nice guy. I really am.
You said I'm a nice guy.
All right, run it then, nigga.
I got you, man. Hey, shout out to everybody that's joined and donated to the channel. Shout out to B Wise for becoming a member today, man. And the litany of super chats from Eternal 252 today, man. He lit it up today, man. So I thank him for that. Guys, we are up out of here. Shout out to the Carolina Panthers. Shout out to Dan Morgan for really putting his stamp on his team, man. His first year as the GM. I feel encouraged. I'm not going to lie to you, man. So this is your boy Demetrius with the PPP, man. Panthers Prime Podcast.
All right, fellas.
All right, man. You know what time it is. Let's go.